If you're looking for something sweet, this might be the recipe for you. I got this on TikTok, had to give it a try, and here it is. Ice cream bread. What a weird idea. But you know, it kind of works. Let's get our stuff out and try this thing. Okay, so our ingredients. First off, we need some flour because obviously it's bread and we need some. We're also going to use ice cream. Now, the recipe was vanilla ice cream, but my granddaughter likes pink ice cream, so we're doing strawberry. I suppose you could pick just about anything you want. Now, with the flour, we also have to make it self-rising flour, so we're going to need to use some baking powder and some salt. I'll show you the measurements later. And for the ice cream bread, it's going to be sweet. We need some white chocolate chips. I couldn't find pink. I also went and got some pink wafers. That should help make it pinker. And some pink sprinkles, because you got to have the pink sprinkles to top it up with. Pretty sure that's all we need. Let's get to it. First thing we got to tackle is our ice cream. Pop the lid off. Now, the video actually just took a knife and cut the package in half. I'm not getting that fancy. We're just going to squeeze it out of the tub. Like that. Okay. Now we just got to let it melt. That's going to take about 5 or 6 hours to melt down. A little longer if you put it in the fridge. We need another bowl, a second bowl, a bigger bowl, and our melted ice cream. Look at how ice creamy it looks. We add our flour to this. That's 4 cups of flour. And then we have to make it self-rising. So the formula is, for every cup of flour, we need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So in this case, it would work out to 2 teaspoons of salt and 6 teaspoons of baking powder. That works out to 2 tablespoons. Now we're just going to mix everything around so it all nice and combines like that. Okay, our flour is ready to go. Now here's our ice cream. We got to add stuff to it. The vanilla wafers, that's probably 1/3 of a cup. And 1/4 cup of the white chips. And maybe 1/8 of a cup of the sprinkles. I mean, this is going to be sweet no matter how you do it. So the choice is yours. If you want to put a little more in, that's fine. Mixed all up. Okay. Now we got to get it into the flour. Well, thankfully it kind of pours right in. I didn't have to do a whole lot of scraping, but now we've got to combine the ice cream with the flour. And it's going to get sticky and doughy like, which is what we're kind of looking for. But it's still going to stay pink, so Emma's going to like this, I think. Here's our loaf pan. Give her a spray just to make sure that it's nice and greased up and it'll come out all right. And now we're going to attempt to put our batter in. I thought I could pour it, but it's a little too thick for that. So I'm just going to spoon it out of the bowl. And then carefully spread it around. It will rise a bit, but not too bad. So don't worry if it's almost up to the top like that. It looks good, but now we've got to use our sprinkles. You just want to cover the top. And of course I found that whatever's not attached to the bread is just going to fall off anyway. So don't go nuts with putting a thick layer on. Just enough to cover it up is going to work. That looks kind of good. All right. I filled in some holes. Let's get this in the oven now. 350 for about 45 minutes, but actually mine was more like 55 minutes to an hour. Out of the oven, we toothpicked her to make sure. It looks pretty good. Now we just got to get it out of the pan. So I grabbed a knife and we one side came out really good, the other side not so good. So I got a little box to put it in. And you can see all the sprinkles kind of falling off the top. That's okay. Came out of the pan nice and clean. Flip it over. And we got us a box loaf of ice cream bread. Pretty cool, I think. And there you have it. Doesn't that look nice and birthday and pink? So there you have it. Ice cream bread. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.